So normally I don't stream Fridays, but I guess you're gonna see me in your emails a lot. So Heim Castle, when you do get there, there's like a secret passageway, and then you get to like the end where you fight Branton, and I got some bonus dialogue where he's like, "Hey, you're my nephew. Lotus kind of made me do it. I was always there for the people." And Denam Pavel says, "Then why didn't you tell everyone about Kashu and how she's the princess? You're doing all of this for yourself." He's like, "Well, when you don't have a silver spoon, you make one from steel." And you know, we're the same. I use my wits, you use your sword. But here, Hanging Gardens, I realize you still gotta do the first battle, but you get a secret passageway that takes you all the way here. I just want to get my rematch against the final boss, that's all. If I sound out of breath, it's because I ran like 20 miles in like 10 seconds.
Well, you certainly took your time.
Let me see myself. I thought I was gonna get my ass beat today, to be honest. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. I woke my younger bro up at like 7 a.m. to let him know, hey, he left his keys. I don't know, it's 7:48 a.m. actually.
You Knights of Lotus have a rare
I put it right by,
useful
his
skill,
face,
cowards.
like in front of the lotion and whatnot. And I said, well, if you want it, it's right here, it's close to you. Well, you have to get to work now, because it's almost 8. And he said, nah, he still has time. So he goes back to sleep. Then it's like late 9 a.m., 9:40. I tell him, it's getting kind of late, but I don't wake him up. It's 10 a.m. He wakes up because my mom starts yelling at me about how she got me something, some rosemary oil for my hairline or whatever. And he gets up, he's pissed, he's ready to fight everything.
You'll
go to...
Apparently he's late for work, but...
Fortunate for you, boy.
I don't mean to overshare with that motherfucker, but...
Not again!
That's just some real shit.
Me, Denam.
I thought I was about to, get the hands put on me, man, because he was, like, real tight. But, I mean that in a funny way, like... Evidently, the fact that I'm able to do this stream means that he's not pink slipped, but shit is kind of real with it. In other news, I'm actually kind of beating my Yovid. I beat the actual virus a while ago, now I'm beating the cough. I gotta say though, like, Atlas is like back. I haven't been this in love with Atlas since 2019. I mean, 2020 they were still making bangers, so I should say maybe 2020, but shit, it's been a couple years since they were in form like this. Man, Fantasia, Persona 3 Reload, these are games that I would definitely play if it wasn't for the fact that Alice is such a streamer-unfriendly company. Square with Visions of Mana, man. They took Trials of Mana and they said, you know what, let's just turn this into, you know, some shmoney. You know, we made all these like assets for a remake. Let's, you know, do something cool with it. And that's exactly what they did, because that game is gorgeous. 2024 is going to be the best Square year, period. I mean, remake, rebirth, I should say, Saga, Mana. When was the last time you had all three of them creating bangers in 1 year, man? Like, I think 1999. Yeah, this is gonna be the strongest year of Square since 99. That's insane to think about. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to stream Ever Crisis. And it took me a while, guys. You have to forgive me. OBS is a pain in the ass sometimes. Like, people will try to defend it, but yes, it will give you problems. Like, I had to like re-log on to my Twitch. I had to do like some transition stuff in order to get it to actually like capture the footage. I had to do the most, man. Like, that's the thing, I was willing to do the most because I love Final Fantasy VII so much that I'm even willing to play its shovelware. But man, don't test my patience like that. Now, I'm not putting the blame on Final Fantasy VII, I'm putting the blame on OBS because for some people, that software is intuitive, it works well, it's never given them problems. But when it gives you problems, when capturing audio becomes an issue, man, it sucks. Let me do a rally call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we got 12 on us. I want to give up game. Sorry, bro. Rebirth's right for business. I will say that Rebirth trailer, I do like the song that they use. You know, it's as Night Sky Prince said, it's, you know, classic Soccer, Uematsu era, you know, Final Fantasy song. You know, that house cleaning type music. It's got a little bit of Arif's theme in it, but it doesn't sound weak, fragile, like a character who's about to get fridged. It sounds like, you know, some heat. Let's get a pencil. Oh, even better. Where? Oh, there he is. Good thing all of them hit him. There we go.
Where's Bob?
Two Dorgalua.
You found the two.
The two. This Barbason.
I think, what's his face? Sid, no, he looks like Brianna Beach, that porn actress. The one with the feet, JOIs and stuff like that. But, like, you know, a dude. They changed his backstory to where he's running this travel service and he's hanging out in ruins and things of that nature. So I think they're separating him from Rocket Town partially because they don't have like the time to conceive of a place like that in a logical way. But also so that they don't have to mess around with Sid's verbal abuse to Cerya. No, I want two of these, so I'm gonna get rid of them. I do also like that they have the date with Yuffie, Barrett, Tifa, Aerith. No, and the whole shebang. Yuffie looks really pretty in the gold saucer with her legs crossed like that. It's sitting Indian style. I do like her remake design, just how they gave her a rounder face, made her look distinctive from Tifa, because she does deserve distinctiveness. Like, I see even like source filmmaker artists make her look similar to Tifa, and that's not right, man. Vincent's face design being like the same as Sephiroth's is kind of nice. It just establishes the indirect connection that they have, and the fact that he describes himself as a security guard, kind of like short selling his resume, because he doesn't want to establish himself as a Turk, knowing that might cause some problems with Cloud and things of that nature. But it's also like Cloud pads his resume and Vincent is actually like lighting it, making it lighter because he's like super overqualified. I haven't seen Roche, though. That surprises me. Did they change him out of the scenario because people maybe didn't like him? Or are they leaving him as like a special surprise? Okay, that's the important part. So I got a couple of seraph fruit. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else I want to say about Rebirth? Someone told me that there was like Temple of the Ancients content, but I got a little bit of tunnel vision, so I couldn't notice it.
Now.
Patience, Martin. The seal is
One of the
not
two
what I expected.
DLCs for Final Fantasy 16 came out, so if
Look
I want to get
around
my
you,
16
Barbas.
on, I can
We're all that's left.
enjoy that.
I've had my fill of traps and seal.
Be silent or be silenced.
God of War also got like a immediate DLC for Valhalla.
Barbas, Martin. Isn't.
When I think about the name God of War
Doris must have
Ragnarok,
fallen.
attaching Ragnarok as a subtitle is pretty common. Attaching Valhalla as a subtitle is pretty common, but Ragnarok Valhalla is not so common, ironically.
This is it. The words to break the seal.
Be quick about.
Well,
I really just want my rematch against
it's
the final
Hold them up.
boss, man. Like,
Damn!
I'm not going out like that. These guys I can auto. Just so I can focus on commentary. Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi is called Sparking Zero now, so we're using the authentic Japanese name. Which I kind of like. They didn't show off much aside from, you know, Canon Broly being there. So we know it's going to have a lot of, you know, new content, but they're keeping it clandestine. Because with these Dragon Ball games, normally I get paranoid about that, but I realize with Namco Bandai, when they play things conservatively, it's because they believe that keeping the mystery in their heads is actually more important, not because they don't have shit. A lot of people seem to act like they know how Remake's mystery box is going to be resolved. That Aerith will die and then she'll be in the Zack realm. So she'll have an afterlife. And that's why you see them in Advent Children, since this is supposed to line up to Advent Children somehow. So, I guess thanks to Cloud's efforts at destroying Fate, now there's an afterlife. In addition to Sephiroth protecting Zack from the bullets using the Whispers. Jesse's hologram thing is still around, but that's about it. The only person who's like alive from the original Avalanche crew is Biggs now in the Afterlife realm. At least that's how they're making it seem. And Afterlife realm Cloud is still comatose. But he might be the one that ends up being the remnant in the Afterlife realm. Not remnant, but you know, those like black hooded Sephiroth clones. Careful where you're standing. You could get like shielded. I kill him quickly now. I don't want her to get shield bashed out of the arena. Sistina is in a terrible spot. Oh yeah, but she has the ring, so she can afford to be there. Nice one. I'm gonna be a rich motherfucker when I'm done with all this. Let me get my waifu through. Unit list. Let me check something out real quick. Did I reassign them? Oh, okay. So, let's see, mind, resistance. I want to see how my level difference pays off against the final boss.
Behold my king.
Is that...
And
Martin!
persistent?
you see,
Lay down.
save you.
The...
It.
What's happened?
Dorgalua, you.
What?
Of value, but miss it of it. I trust.
The battle between...
Yeah, the
What?
do.
Men? What do you fight?
It isn't.
What do you...
These ruins are the very gate to hell. The Chaos Gate.
What?
The man who journeyed into the abyss is your precious dynast king, Dorgalua.
I think we've finally gotten the gate's attention.
The darkness awaits, and all the power it holds.
I can't let you go.
Of course you can, which is why you must die. You'll need no gate to enter hell.
This is how it played off last time.
You would venture into the abyss to claim this power? If what you say is true, why is it King Dorgalua never returned?
The gate was made to prevent darkness from entering our world. It's barred from this side. It cannot be opened from within.
Dorgalua left his most trusted man to prepare for his return. But this gatekeeper was easily slain. With the king missing, it was a simple task to declare him dead and claim the throne.
There's gonna be a non-factor in all of this.
Barbus. How?
Martin.
Denam looks stronger in this one than in my first attempt at him. A better sword will do that to you though.
So close. So very close.
So what do we get as swag? Okay, we're gonna need some of that.
The gate! Impossible.
I am Dorgalua. You beasts that crawl upon the earth, kneel down before your god.
I like the horns he has. He reminds me of an Otsutsuki.
A god.
Like Kishimoto's version of merged Momoshiki.
Oh, come, Brynhilda, sword of light.
Who looked like Kidomaru.
You are my rightful you.
The Chaos Gate must still bind him.
Rejoice ye all in my return.
You are a...
Okay, so I'm gonna try with you, and I'm gonna go with you know, just because I worked so hard to get her in law, let's get a little bit of Ravness. Too many party members, maybe.
Doppelganger!
So, right now, the presence of these two protects. Oh, this is a bad turn so far. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, good thing they're aggressive. Bro, what is it with these final boss runs where, like... motherfuckers don't want to get MP. Where is? Okay, he's right there.
Here! Be gone! You... A god! Who was that? Chaos.
So how many party members do I have on me? First things I gotta do is I gotta like defang him. Damn. This is therapeutic, man. Two-hitter because of that corpse nearby. Man, I think this game just has like a natural like fuck Ravness meter. Ooh. You're lucky. I was about to go hard on you, but okay, finally we got weakness off. Damn, Denam never got a hit, but at least he got to toss that weakness off when it didn't matter the most. So it would actually do me good to do Coda 1 after this, so that if I want to do Coda 3 and 4, I have like an anchor point. But since I don't plan on doing Codas 2, 3, and 4, I'm gonna leave it alone. Let me look. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, aside from that really bad RNG in the beginning, this was kind of like
place will soon collapse.
brainless.
When it does,
like,
the Chaos Gate will cease to function.
This is no place for you, Warren.
Perhaps not, Denam. Farewell. Oh, great Zephyr, dance unseen, fly across heavens there.
Ha! What are you do?
Alright, well,
In
let's
the name of the great Father Philar,
look at this ending.
you are hereby crowned our sovereign lord, Queen Visalia Oberith, defender of the realm. Let no man gainsay this sanctified ascension.
So Xapan, Vyce, and what's her face? Ravness get to be part of this ending.
I will not ask you to forget all that has happened. No, we must remember why this war began. What we lost because of it, and what we achieved. We must tell this to our children, that we never forget.
Catiua, you have a great task before you, sister.
Why do you not heed me, brother? I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead. A hard truth. But a truth all the same. In all the world, you are the only one bound to me by blood. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister.
I did not want to lose you, sister. Blood be damned, I will not lose you again.
I'm sorry, Denam. How could I have been so selfish? Can you forgive me?
It is I who should ask forgiveness. I will not part with you again.
Remember, but do not cling to the hatred. We must sever present from past. For our future, for our children. Repent for our past and dedicate ourselves to reform. Not only can we do this, we must. Let us build a future in Valeria, a future where we all live as one. A future of peace. Glory to Valeria!
So,
Thank you, Denam.
are we gonna see Olivia next, or Vyce?
Denam, I will miss you.
Interesting.
I didn't expect the Barkram attack to come so soon. And you, the Duke's loyal, scarce equipped to march, let alone repel them.
If the Bakram expect us to lie down for the trampling, they're in for a nasty turn.
What? You have a plan? No matter. I'll see soon enough. But there's little time. If you've some miracle on hand to rally the resistance, best work it quickly.
I will. When next we meet, it will be as enemies full-fledged, Vyce. Stay whole till then.
And you, Denam. Until next time. But a man can repent. You did what you thought best. If I were a greater fool, I might have done the same. End this war, Denam. You owe the people of Balmamusa that much. Let that be your atonement.
You have no right!
No, sister. He has every right.
Farewell, Denam.
This is so weird. Okay,
And you,
this just makes me like
Vyce.
Law even less.
Someday the gods may forgive you. But I haven't.
Maybe it'd be the other way around if I did Law first. Knowing my ass, I would pick Law first. Just because it says Law.
There you are, Lord Bozek. Everyone awaits you below.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
And if I wanted to do Codas 2, 3, and 4 instead of just getting the Platinum.
May we meet again someday, Denam.
Yeah, he's a completely different character. At first I was like, maybe I'm just like, I don't understand these characters. Maybe I'm a dumbass. But it's like,
Oh, Father.
I don't understand causality now. At first I was thinking maybe he's just always going to disagree with you because he
No,
just
Father,
doesn't like
I will
you.
not leave your side now.
But nah, he really is the righteous
I
one here.
understand how you must feel. You have done much. All that was required of you, and of your sisters as well. But your labors are done on the morn. Let me shoulder your burden. You can do as you like for once. Live your own life, Olivia.
Father.
Do not be concerned on my account. All will be well. Go with him, Olivia.
With him. Wait for me, Denam. I will be there soon.
Father, I kept my promise. I saved her.
Listen to me, Denam.
But you're gonna make me start
You
coughing
must
again. Stop.
Save Catiua. You are the only one who can.
Just die peacefully, man.
You can lead her to her rightful destiny.
See, now I started coughing.
For us. For
Yeah, it's just, you know, R.I.P.
Father.
No, it is not about you. Become a stone along the path to our salvation. You must look with clear eyes, Denam. Make the right choice. Lead us along the true path. Make our way. Do this. Only this.
You mustn't talk. You must rest.
Denam. Forgive me.
Father!
Next thing, man. I'm trying to see, like, maybe Ravness' epilogue.
I leave the rest to you, sister. You'll do fine. You hardly need my help. Your coronation should be taking place in Heim about now. Monarch of Valeria in name and truth.
Too bad it's only going to show me characters that I recruited in this route.
Canopus has gone back home. taking Brynhilde with him.
We have a Ration, so we don't really need that one.
I owe you my thanks for a great many things, Denam.
No, we would never have prevailed without your help, Canopus.
That's good to hear. And I'm sure Lancelot and old Warren would be happy to hear it, if they were still with us.
We don't know they're dead, Canopus.
Well, we
Don't
do
you
know
worry
that
about it, Denam. It's not your
Lancelot is
fault
like
they're
around.
gone. We came to this isle of our own will, you know.
We were here on royal duty, after all. We were here to fight alongside you.
But I should imagine you're right. They're out there, somewhere.
Yeah, because I'm not doing Coda
That's
2
right.
and 3. We're not going to like
time we
elaborate
set
on
sail.
those things.
Farewell, Denam. I look forward to seeing you again one of these days.
So long, Sprout. Our best to the Queen.
But, Canopus, if Lancelot should return...
It's all right, Denam. It's all right. Look, when things settle down here, you should come to Zenobia. We'll be waiting for you. Come, see the place Lancelot was born. The place he gave his life for. Promise me you'll come.
I will.
Ah, no looks from you now. Time to be a man, boy. Ah, that's right. Give a grin. Things aren't as bleak as they seem.
Now where have I heard that before?
Hey! Who was laughing when Martin planted you in the ground like a potato?
Anyone ever tell you you'd look good on a skewer, bird legs?
Anyone ever tell you you'd look good hanging off the bough, catching barnacles in your beard?
Male friendships, they're going to see each other like once every 10 years. It'll be like nothing ever happened.
It's not just my sister. Many have gone their own ways since the war's end. Sisters made a trusted new friend.
Okay. So Xapan and Ravness are like the last two.
Ravness, you step out for a bit of fresh air too?
Canopus.
Oh,
He even
I hear
looks
you're to
like
be the new
cannabis,
Castellan
but like
at
red.
Courtenay. Quite an honor. And well deserved, I might add.
Too much honor for a common knight. And with mixed blood besides.
So I looked
feared
more
it would
into it,
invite trouble.
and Lotus was
But
always
if I can
around
set an
even
example for
when
others to follow, then I will
Queen
bear
Endora
it.
was running like 5 different kingdoms.
Always thinking of others, you. Catiua herself might even take heart. How many people will judge her for her blood, and not her deeds?
Many and more, I'm sure. But I'll not compare my meager burden with Her Majesty's.
Ah, she can handle it. She's grown, that one. The ground crumbled away beneath her when she learned she was not a Walister. But she picked up the pieces and built herself anew as ruler of Valeria. I salute her.
True. That girl, I mean, Her Majesty, is strong. Would that I could leave my past self behind so readily.
Valeria is lucky to have you and Catiua both.
I
This
will
is why I
serve
like the
her
princess ending
and
so much.
Valeria as
Like,
best I can.
with all of its variants, it feels like a proper conclusion.
Well and good, but you needn't be
It doesn't need like
quite
that
so
shock value
dedicated.
of,
You like to wear
you know, the
yourself
country's
out,
not
always
unified, or
charging in at
even
the
if
head
it's
of the van.
unified, it stands no chance against Lotus. Everything's in form.
Besides what?
And it has enough permutations within itself.
Ah, well, a man likes to feel needed every now and again, especially by a beautiful woman such as yourself.
You shouldn't make fun like that.
You've your
Bringing up
whole
the
life
floating
ahead of
versus
you.
harassment
Stop and
meme.
enjoy it, huh? There'll be plenty of time to make Valeria the kingdom it should be.
Our queen and our people will make it so. I'm certain of it.
A friend left Heim recently. So it's true. You're leaving.
Figured it was time. I'm not wanting for coin, eh? Besides, with the war over, there's nothing for a mercenary to do but watch his blade rust. Thought I'd see the continent. Probably won't ever make it back to Valeria.
Abuna Maruva was lamenting the loss of the captain of the Heimgard. It's not a bad post. The pay is good, and the city could use a reliable man in charge until things settle down.
Not another word. You've got the wrong man for the job, boy. Sure, it might be what the city needs. But I'm no spring goose. I can't stay in my line of work forever. Even still...
Yes?
I look at you young ones and, well, I start thinking maybe the world isn't ready to be thrown out with the night soil. Start thinking maybe I ought to be lending you a hand.
Ha!
I say something funny?
I admit, you're the last person I thought would go sentimental on me.
Sentimental? Oh, I'll give you sentimental.
Joking, only joking.
Be well, boy.
You too, Xapan.
Okay, so what about Denalta? Because he doesn't really have, like, the old crew with him.
You're leaving with these children for Almorica, then?
They were born of Walister parents. The war may be over, but many still harbor doubts about the other clans. I think it best that these orphans were somewhere other than Heim.
The people must put aside such foolish fears.
And they will. You'll see to that, I've no doubt. But these changes can't happen overnight. The Great Father might leap from mountain to mountain, but we move one step at a time.
Will the Great Father lift the scales from their eyes?
No good hoping for miracles. They're an illusion, however sweet. The change we seek is born one day at a time. Any who can't be thankful for the days they have are unworthy of miracles. Take these children. The war claimed their parents, but not their future. They have hope. It's you who gave them that, Denam. I have no doubt the seed you've sown will bloom and bear fruit. I, for one, look forward to that day.
As do I.
Alright, well, take care, second Hokage, and for a moment, first Hokage in part 1.
There's a journey I must make before Lodis returns. I want to see Lancelot's homeland, the kingdom he gave his life for.
Who goes there?
Friends of the Resistance. And
Well, I
no
don't have to hit
friends
the
of
X
yours.
button anymore.
The Resistance?
I expected a warmer welcome than this. They're children.
Wait, do you even know who we are?
You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me?
Yeah,
It's been
it's worth noting that I still don't
5 years
feel
now.
like I beat Tactics
Before the
Ogre. That's
war
why I
with the
haven't put
Empire.
post-game.
They advanced.
I don't feel like I'm going to be truly done with this
Vagrants in our
until
own land.
neutral, really.
My wife fell ill, and before I knew it, she was gone. I considered following her into death.
I don't know why,
thoughts
though.
often strayed down
It's
that
like,
path before battle.
getting through the game on
Music
Chaos
box
is
still
good
sang
enough.
of
Chaos
life,
is a good route. It's
and
a
I
great
knew it
route,
was not my
really.
time. My burden had not yet reached its end. I'm sorry.
You know what? Playing WoW is worthwhile experience just to see, like,
One young as you should
a
never be
dumpster
forced to
fire.
fight. But that's not the world we live in.
Or just get, like, a different outlook on the entire narrative in general.
Don't worry over me, Father. I'll be back.
But that said, I do like WoW. It's just that I have a lot that I dislike about it that makes it more of an ironic experience. It's entertaining at the very least. It's not a bland scenario, but Chaos just has so much meat to it. Chaos gives you a much more interesting outlook on the characters. WoW kind of just breaks some of the illusion apart. You're not gonna, like, close the window? Okay, I guess you want to give them a little bit of a view, even though it's kind of brick. There's a fireplace, so heat is properly insulated in that area. But yeah, by the time I fight the final boss again, I'm gonna have a lot more Fruit of the Seraphs, so it's gonna be an easier experience. I haven't used any in this attempt, of course, and I feel good about that. If I ever want to use them in later codas, like Coda 2, 3, 4, I have them. This is a great game, man. I'll say that much. It took me a second playthrough to really just go from saying, you know what, this is a 10 out of 10 game to, nah, this is a 9 out of 10 game to, nah, it's a great game. Like, I don't need to give it a numerical qualifier. My issue with giving a game a 9 out of 10 though is that you're saying that there's like a 10 percentile that's better than this. I'm not sure, because there's a lot of video games out there. There's video games in the thousands. So you're telling me there's like 100 games that are better than this? That's probably not the case. 200 games that are better than this? I'm not so sure about that. 40 or 50 games better than it? Yeah, I believe that. Even like 60, 70, 80, you're pushing it. Like, I'm trying to think about this, because there's as many, like, console games, I believe, as there are, like, people that made it to the NBA, so I'm thinking top 75. Maybe not, maybe there's, like, a lot more, because 7th gen changed a lot with the boundary between PC breaking. 8th gen changed a lot with the boundary between mobile gaming and PC, like, and console breaking like 7th is console PC, 8th is mobile console PC. Eighth gen, just looking at it in retrospect, now that it's truly come to the end, and will next year, it's kind of crazy because it started off 2012 with the Wii U, and really kicked off 2013 with the PS4 and Xbox One, later the Switch coming in 2017. Things were different then. There was the Vita, there was the 3DS. The type of platforms where you would see a game like this existing and kind of being relegated to it. This is based on the PSP version. But because mobile games advanced so much that gacha games went from being like Brave Exvius to stuff that's even higher, Mobius, Ever Crisis, Genshin, the Hollow Knight type games, Honkai Star Rail, like all of that contributed to just the end of, I guess, handheld gaming and the return of, we can make a game that's PS1, SNES, PS2 tier in that design philosophy, and we can just release it anywhere where people want it, because the demand is there, the appreciation is there. We don't gotta like chase fidelity all the time. I mean, this new Square CEO Takashi Kiryu, he's talking about wanting more AAA games and less AA, and I disagree with that. People have been saying so much crap about Yosuke Matsuda because of the NFT stuff, because he took down the Western studios. But he did so much to bring back that AA experience, these throwbacks. I don't think that happens with Kiryu. I don't think that happens with Yoichi Wada. That's stuff that happens because of him, and any good that's still going to come out of Square is going to be derivative of people that can appreciate the full spectrum of gaming and not just how do we advance the medium. How do we advance the artistry? How do we appreciate and preserve that which has come before us? Not just the technological side of gaming.
All ashore that's going ashore. We sail for loadies.
I mean, the biggest red flag to me when discussing video games with someone is someone who like sees them as an art. And that happens a lot, where I'll have a conversation with a person and they'll say a lot of things that I agree with, but then when it comes down to us reaching that impasse, everything afterwards becomes disagreement because the premise is off. Alright, well... So many variants and permutations to everything. Like, even the fact that I got like the princess ending. So what route is this? I assume this is law. Yeah, this is law chapter 2.
It's the Bokrim, Your Grace. They've marched on right.
What? That's absurd.
Our riders send word that the battle is already joined.
What news of the city? Has it fallen?
No, Your Grace. The Zenobian knights have managed to hold her walls, but they cannot long last against the Bokrim siege. They've requested immediate reinforcement.
Very...
Begging you...
yes. Bring quick and ready the... What is Lotus scheming, eh?
How long have I been streaming? Only an hour and a half.
With Balbatos gone, old alliances turn to ash.
Okay, where's Marion? I wondered. I'll just like assign AI to everything.
Here he is, sure as the wind.
So this... Xapan, you...
You know what's to be done, then?
Aye, well enough. I don't give a fig for no bounty, long as his head rolls. I had old friends at Balmamusa. They'll rest better with him beneath the earth.
Pardon the parley, Denam. Had a few matters needed
This
tending.
fight used to give
Your
me
sister's
stress.
safe and sound within the castle. But you're not believing with her, except in by force.
Because Xapan was the one who kidnapped Catiua, and now we're like buddy in law. Man. Yasumi Matsuno's headcanon of how things played off in Tactics Ogre must be like the most convoluted yet interesting story. It's convoluted and uninteresting in the sense that like probably all this fuck shit never happens, but interesting in that how does he resolve everything? Like on face value it would be a very uninteresting story, but in practice it'd be super interesting. I'm starting to think a lot of remake haters are gonna like Rebirth if it is the case that Eris is gonna die and that all of this is paying off and her existing in the afterlife and things being Advent Children adjacent. Yeah, we're just too overpowered for like the fuck shit of this encounter to really matter. At first I was pissed about that, but then I realized, yeah, it's Baldur armor. I don't care. Take it. Our mind or resistance set is just so busted that stuff like that isn't gonna hit. Although I do have to say that stat still plays a role with Lord Dorgalua because we're still missing with spells casting on him. That wasn't something I was dealing with until like way in the end of Palace of the Dead and the final battle against Dorgalua. Just things you cast not like hitting. I didn't know that was gonna be like a thing. So I gotta give these guys a lot of mind as well. Just so that the offense isn't, you know, bricked. Speaking of bricks, Lakers, they managed to win another game in the in-season tournament by a crazy margin. Like, in-season LeBron makes you realize how much of, like, the Lakers is...
I would rather have lived out my days in a cottage with my grandchildren.
I give her to D. How much of it is like him like self-imposing limitations? Because if he wants to go hard, he'll go hard. If everyone there wants to go hard, they'll go hard. But they'd rather be at a lower seed and win in like the playoffs, do well in the playoffs, than actually like.
I thought it might somehow further our cause.
Be a first seed. Fight a couple weaker seeds and then get burnt out by the end.
But the Duke, how can
you? What? How? No,
I wouldn't
surrender.
Ramados.
That's you.
It was Leon.
You bell. Well, I tell I.
I've never seen water before in this game.
That's 3 times you've bested me, boy!
Meanwhile, they're hugging at the end of Law.
If Xapan thinks I'll abandon my sister, he's sorely mistaken.
Yeah, but Xapan abducting his sister is what makes Chaos so interesting. The means by which they separate and briefly in Chaos.
I was the spirit. The wheel finally.
We're gonna get a lot of swag.
I'm coming, sister.
Zweihander. I like that. Should have probably saved. I want to enjoy this fight.
Xapan! You fool! I know the proper use for a You're next, Denam.
In retrospect, I kind of feel bad for him because of how cool they are with each other towards the end of the law. But I was pretty happy for what happened to him regarding chaos, because he done abducted this dude's sister and was a total creep.
There must be some talk. Vyce, it doesn't have to end like this.
Ever since we were boys, you could do no wrong. They lavished praise on you while I looked on. Forgotten. Is it because of our fathers, do you think? The son of a respected Abuna, and the son of a loutish drunkard. It was a relief when he died. But nothing changed. Why did they hate me? What for?
This is a fantasy. You're my friend.
Enough of this! Stay your blade!
But he's as good as dead!
Easy, Vyce. Our circumstance has changed.
But it was you who ordered his death!
Stop talking and listen. You'll want to hear this too, Denam. Rhyme has fallen. The Buckram will soon be here.
But Sir Lancelot...
Dead. Fled. I know not. But we no longer have the luxury of fighting amongst ourselves. Denam, you must join the Duke.
Have you gone mad? He's a traitor!
Enough, Vyce. Did you hear nothing I said? I know why it is you fight, Denam. You dream of a world free of war and hatred. A worthy dream, and reasonable. But reason alone cannot move men to act. Is that how you want this to end? Will you let your father go unavenged? Join us. If not for yourself, then for the Walister.
The Buckram are our true enemy. We must work together if we are to stop them.
Good. You see the truth of it. I expected no less of our young hero.
You've both gone mad! I'll take no part in this! Vyce, wait!
Let him go. We must away to the Duke.
Vyce! Damn him!
Am I so naive?
I bet.
Do I know so little of the world?
So yeah, it turns out that Pasta Dead has a different variant for neutral, where Denam is a lot more sardonic with Vyce.
Since the fall of the Archaeopolis of Rhine. Swift on the heels of their
Maybe
Buckram
Gildas
continued their
and
southward
Mirrodin die and
Their advance proceeded.
he does his
until
necromancer
they met
shit.
an unyielding line of fierce Walister and Galgistani resistance. This left the Gorboza plain locked in a bitter stalemate. neither side able to score the decisive blow needed to gain the upper hand. Abuna Brunton, leader of the Buckram armies, needed a quick solution. Their forces stood equally matched. Should Duke Ronwe succeed in bringing the whole of the Galgistani army to his side, the scales would tilt sharply in the Duke's favor. The Abuna beseeched the Dark Knights for aid, yet they showed no signs of stirring from Fidok Castle. Unsure as he was of his own forces, Duke Ronwe took little consolation in the Dark Knight's restraint. In private, he had begun to wonder whether the pact they had struck still held. Now, both sides waited for the stone that would tip the balance in their favor.
What am I to do with you, Barbas, huh? One cannot deny your insubordination. To act without leave of the High Champion is strictly forbidden, whatever the circumstance. Time and again you were ordered to return, and each time you've ignored your orders. Only now do you deign to grace these halls. I am gall.
Galling, yes. The obstinate lout. Go on. Beg forgiveness.
You talk too much, Martin, and I have an ill temper.
What was I to do? Deny the Regent? Impossible.
We do not answer to Branton. Speak true. You learned that the Zenobian knights were in Rime and sought to do battle. Is it not so?
Enough, Balsaphon.
Welcome back, Lord Commander.
So I noticed that in
Ozma
my other attempt at Chapter 4, my law attempt, or my law run I should say, because I succeed in it, there's a lot of shit talking between Gildas Smeardum against that Dark Knight right there, so there's a lot of, I fucked you up, no, I fucked you up going on, but I guess this variant, neutral, they get killed. For no other reason than to make neutral's drama more interesting. That's kind of my issue with the continuity of these worlds. Things just happen so that the choices you do make are more interesting, that are out of your control.
They rally their troops on Golborza,
and out of general continuity.
I should think not. The Duke has but a tenuous grasp on Galgistan. Dispatch an envoy. Explain our position to the Duke, and renew our vow to remain unaligned.
And the Buckram? I cannot imagine the Regent sits idle.
Brandon will be made Hierophant, his age-old wish fulfilled. If that does not content him, nothing will. Controlling the Isles is not our mandate, nor can we afford the Zenobians to perceive elsewise. If we are to avoid giving them cause to intervene in Valeria, we must shun the sword in favor of the olive branch. So long as we are the advocates of peace, they dare not act. Is that clear, Barbas?
Aye.
I'm sending you to Heim.
But Heim is leagues from the front.
Steady, Barbas. I do not intend for you to serve as a castellan for the Regent, if that is your fear. Abuna Prancet was being held in Heim Castle. Unfortunately, a band of rebels saw fit to free him.
What?
The work of the Liberation Front, no doubt. Regardless, I would prefer our true task remain secret. Manaflora's whereabouts elude us. And now, the Abuna, the only man who might know, has gone missing as well.
You see, the more you do these playthroughs, the more the Lodician subplot becomes interesting. It might not matter to you as much in the early game because the Civil War subplot is what people find more exciting, and it's kind of the crux of these different variants. But this shit right here, this is the real swagger, especially towards the end of the variants, the final curtain call of Chapter 3.
Barbas, I task you with a mission of utmost import. Recapture Abuna Prancet, whatever the cost.
Yes, Lord Commander.
The two of you are to deal with the Liberation Front. Too long have we suffered them to move unchecked.
On the honor of House Glacius, my brother and I will see it so.
Common rabble. There'll be little trouble.
And Doris's search for Maniflora is to continue. You and Martin are to proceed with our negotiations with the Duke.
As my lord wishes, so shall it be.
I should say Mirrodom.
What part of the Galgistani have joined?
I wonder if I've said Martyrdom instead of Mirrodom a couple times.
Half their men, perhaps a little more. Another third have deserted.
Then the rest are loyalists who will cleave to Balbatos until the bitter end.
Few as they are, they were the backbone of his army. The best of the best. Their support in the crofts and villages runs deep. They'll not fall easily.
Who better to see that they do? Spare not a moment. The Bakram show no signs of moving further south. There's solace in that. Perhaps some faint breath remains in our pact with the Dark Knights. Let us send another envoy and remove all doubt. And you, my hero of Goliath, are to hunt down Vyce Bozek, who fled behind the enemy's lines scarce a month past.
Must we avenge ourselves upon him?
You do not understand the creature you hunt. Indeed, he must seem a strange species to you. You and I share common conviction, however different our methods and mean. Else why would you have returned to my home? Vyce is different. He fights not for convictions or ideals, but out of some base bloodlust. Unguided by higher philosophy, he acts without thought.
I guess... I don't know, man, like... Chaos and neutral variant Vyce, maybe?
Judged by your measure, he is useless. And how that must enrage him. Now he thrusts this rage at you, his one-time friend, a hero to all the world. I had held out hope that Vyce might return this past month. But too much time has passed. Were we to wait any longer, we risk him becoming a grave threat to our resistance.
But to put a price on his head, is that not going too far?
It pains me, truly. But it is the needful course, Catiua.
Will you say nothing in his defense, Denam?
Do not look for Vyce to return. Not while I'm still here.
As ever. My words fall on deaf ears.
This time around, I'm actually all for Catiua, because she's sticking up for a person who's not Denam.
Fine. Do as you like.
Catiua!
Let her go, Denam.
Then we are agreed? Yeah, I'd nearly forgotten. Sir Mirrodom has returned.
He has? Were there any other?
He and Warren. That's all. Warren suffered a grievous wound. No doubt a visit from you would do much to cheer him.
The men stand ready, Sir Leonar.
I will join them with all haste. Denam, let's away. I know this sits ill with you, but it is our duty.
Okay, so it's Gildas that alone was abducted courtesy of Nybeth. Use the waifu team.
I make my offer one final time. Answer me, and your lives will be spared. Who leads your band of stragglers, and...
You may take a Galgistani knight's freedom, Leonar, but never his pride. We do not sell friends, not even for the unkindest price. Would you do any different?
I suppose I wouldn't.
Then...
I guess
then
these are the Galgistani that didn't engage in the merger between the Walister and the Galgistani alliance.
In deference to your honor, we will not bind you and will furthermore arm you as befits your former station.
If you truly desire freedom, fight for it.
Oh, this is an interesting fight, actually.
Clansman of Galgistan.
But then again, a lot of what makes neutral so good is, so far, is downstream of chaos being as good as it is.
Tell our wives and children of how we died here today, of our last service to our homeland, and tell...
Words in the wind, soldier. Our ears are deaf to your cry. We know you who pledge fealty to Balbatos are the true blight upon this land.
Balbatos is a cool looking dude, though. He's just incredibly pimp looking. I guess this is supposed to be like a squash. That 4-hitter made a difference. You blocked the shield.
Glory to Galgistan.
I mean, we already know he's loyal as hell, but we don't know about his lingering doubts to Balsaphon. I mean, not Balbatos, I mean.
Silent. Will you fight on? Then justice has been served. Those surviving will join our ranks from this day forth. We will show them that Walister do not scorn those who embrace our cause.
Oh, Leonar is a party member. Okay, so I guess he replaces Gildas as the guy who is spared from Nybeth's Edo Tensei. 0 allies slain. Good thing, because I didn't check for a while. Alright, let me...
Take a look at it.
Yeah, I want to get a little bit richer. Ah, shit, my leg. Yeah, my left leg stopped working properly because of the brick. Missed an alarm 2 hours ago. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna check. Tactics. I gotta check one more time. Shaman class. The chapter variants, let's see. Okay, neutral. Let's see. One, two. Let me check a little some more.
Canopus. And Denam too. I'm glad to see you both well.
And you, Cerya.
How is he?
The Starseer remains lost in the mists of sleep, but he draws breath and is whole of body.
That is well then. And Lancelot and Gildas, have they not returned?
I've seen neither since the night of the Bakram attack.
It was Sir Gildas who saved me from the Dark Knight's swords that night. Would that I had been warrior enough to return the favor.
I'm sure both will return unharmed. And besides, there was little you could do. I hear you search for Vyce. You know where he makes his den?
No, but there is a price on his head. Not many places where a wanted man can hide.
Indeed.
He would have to go to ground, or well under it, to hide from both the Resistance and what remains of the Galgistani.
Aye. As we were leaving Rhyme, I received report that a company led by an unnamed Dark Knight had taken to the high road. A commander he was, called to Heim to help defend the town from partisans.
Of course. These partisans must be the Liberation Front. They intend to strike the fortress at Bode, I'm sure of it. If Vyce should be there...
They'll have his head in a sack by morn.
We ought make for Heim at once, Denam. How will you ride, Myrden?
With your party, of course. Denam, I know you serve his grace, but I also know you would not leave Vyce to die an ignoble death. Good. Let us ride.
Yeah, his chaos death was pretty dehumanizing. Oh, I see, I see. So they can be with you as an opponent, but not as a guest. We still got our own Gildas. We have them in the store. What am I doing, man? This is so weird.
Gave us quite a chase, Abuna.
Oh, shit.
Now it's back to Heim for you.
Godless woman.
She appears...
You killed them all.
This early into shit. Same with Abuna.
Our work is done, Oz. We withdraw.
Hold, sister. I've another prize. The leader of the rabble. Bring her forward. Slew every Bakram soldier that marched with us from Rhyme, this one did. A real firebrand. But she doesn't hold a candle to you, dear sister.
Kill me and have done with it.
Cerya, you live!
Forgive me, Abuna. This is not how I meant to meet again.
You've no cause to seek forgiveness. It is I who have troubled you.
If you see my father, tell him his daughter met an honorable death.
Is this touching melodrama play? Take him away.
Think not on the grave, Cerya. Live, and know they dare not kill me.
What do you plan to do with her, Oz?
She'll make a fine gift for the High Champion, I should think.
She has such a 2004 look to her.
I recall
Ozma.
no order to take her alive. Besides, look at her. She'd sooner choke on her own tongue than go a willing captive.
Her eyes give the truth to your word. What am I to do with her, sister?
You rely on me too much, little brother. Decide for yourself.
Ooh, such bile. So be it. But where to begin? Darkest lords of We Review, grab fast these legs and drag them down.
You've a wicked streak, Oz. Enjoy your games, but don't tarry too long.
Run, if you can. Name your conspirators and the location of their fastness, and I'll spare your meager life.
Damn! We're too late. Cerya, we're coming!
Good thing I never did neutral first.
A Dark Knight's work is never done.
Oh yeah. Actually, this is a nice change of pace. I've been waiting to beef with this dude. Damn, I'm actually pretty tempted to do fucking the Palace of Dead neutral route. Almost, though. I gotta have someone pull up to the front early to protect her. Revenge is gonna be sweet though. I'll say that much. Come on.
My dear sister!
A sister? I'll be sure you're close at hand to watch your sibling draw her last breath.
Why have you come back, Sistina? Leave this place while you can. You walked away from the Liberation Front. This is not your battle.
I've come to save you, you ungrateful fool! I cannot bear to lose my sister, and the Front cannot bear to lose its leader.
Senseless blather. The Liberation Front is dead. We hacked its body to bits with our swords. Only the head, such as it is, remain.
Front or no, while we draw breath, our deeds can yet change Valeria.
Alright, let's see. Alright, hit him with something good. Fight is actually pretty thrilling. Just because of how difficult it is to rescue Cerya based on how bad her position is. She's got enough health that she can survive one round. I wonder what this swagger right here is. wow, this is tricky.
It's a dog.
That was a real fight. That was really good.
My friends may be lost, but my battle is not over. Denam, your father, Abuna, he lives. We held him safe in our care until a short while ago.
What? How? Where is he?
The Dark Knights left with him just before you arrived.
Why would they bestir themselves over one man?
The Dark Knights care nothing for who rules the Isles. Denam, it is your father, Pransit Pavel, whom they seek.
What could they possibly want with him?
I know little more than you, but I can offer one piece of the puzzle. They seek someone, or something, called Mana Flora. Whatever it may be, they are bent on finding it, and there is but one man who knows where it is.
My father?
Your father holds the key to this war.
What? So Goliath was all just to capture my father?
Man, seems pretty cool. The fact that Denam is aware of all these things that he would have had to take a little longer to figure out. Especially since usually at this point he's most definitely more so on the path of clapping the Galgistani
You had
mentally.
best leave.
But because
Knowing when they might return.
the Walister and the Galgistani have an alliance, there's a lot more time that can be dedicated to focusing on these elements.
And what will you do, sister?
I mean to help Abuna Pransit.
Alone? Foolishness! What can you hope to accomplish? She'll not listen to me. Perhaps you could dissuade her from this...
Madness is a bit... well, yes. What if you were to come with us?
I'm sorry, but I will not serve under a duke who sanctions the slaughter of innocents. Besides, I have my own duties as head of the Liberation Front. I owe it to our fallen to carry on.
Oh, sister.
Look after Sistina for me.
Father lives. I must tell Catiua.
Okay, let me pull out the map, see what's up here. Well, first, that was a fierce battle. Let me see. Yeah, no slain allies. We don't need Cerya. We got Cerya in the house. Okay, turn them on full. Alright, let me check real quick.
Then you're telling me we don't know where Bozek has gone?
That's right, my lord. Or did the Dark Knights give any indication they knew?
This business with the Dark Knights. Why did you engage them?
Well, I don't understand, my lord.
You knew full well that Galgistan had not yet been brought to heel, but still you slew a champion of the Dark Knight.
We can ill afford to make an enemy of them now. You were tasked with finding the renegade Vyce Bozek, were you not? Better to leave the rabble-rousers to fend for themselves.
I couldn't.
Enough. What's done is... Dispatch an envoy to Fidok. There is yet time to settle this with ink and quill.
Yes, my lord.
Further, we will raise the price on Bozek's head to 10,000 goth.
Shall be done.
We cannot suffer him to come and go as he wills. With a bounty so high, he will think twice before making his presence known. As for the rest, it is in the hands of the headhunters. Our foremost concern is rooting out what followers of Balbatos remain and securing Coritonai. To which end, I want you to travel to Ashton.
To find these followers of Balbatos?
Difficult to say. We only know that you face a formidable foe. We've not heard from one of our companies stationed in Ashton for some time. We believe them responsible. What's worse, the casualties were not limited to our soldiers. Many small folk have turned up dead as well. Our response must be swift, decisive. I wish for you to lead it. I trust I may rely upon you?
Yes, my lord.
Splendid. You're to leave at once. Oh, there was one other thing. Scarce more than a rumor, in truth.
We are told that a man matching the description of the Zenobian knight Sir Gildas has been seen in Ashton.
Sir Gildas? What would he be doing there?
Took fright and fled from Rhyme, no doubt. Bloody coward.
Sir Gildas is no coward.
Silence! I'll not have you at each other's throat. Go to Ashton. Send back word of what has happened. I know our hero will not disappoint.
Sister, wait!
I wonder if this exchange will be a little different now.
What does the great hero need of me?
Please, don't. You're still upset, aren't you?
If you have no urgent need, I'll be on my way.
It's father. He's alive.
What? So he lives. What now?
What now? We rescue him. What else?
Even if he's no true father to us.
What do you mean?
I mean, we are orphans, brother. He is not our father. Not by blood, at any rate.
No, who told you this? It's a lie. It must be.
It is no lie. I overheard him talking about it once. Long ago. In all the world. You're the only family I have.
Why tell me this only...
Because you're leaving me.
Leaving you? Scarce a moment goes by we are not at each other's side. And so it shall remain. I will never leave you.
There is the lie. Someday you will cast me aside as you did Vyce.
No, sister.
I'm alone without you.
Catiua!
Fuck this shit, man. Alright, let's see. So there's an optional thing I want to take care of.
I remember you, boy. The wheel brought us back together, has it? Someone out there must like camp.
Not me though. I haven't bothered to recruit you as a character.
Murder! Timmy!
But yes, the wheel has brought us back together.
You're well acquainted with Bird Eye and Ogre. But I've been brewing something special for just such an occasion.
Not
Sanga! To battle!
chronologically, but ontologically, this is our like 8th battle against each other.
Time to repay His Eminence's kindness. Today, you feed on the rich stew of vengeance.
Oh, I'm a summoner, so I don't have to deal with your bullshit. I can just fight you. I'm just gonna circumvent everything. And try to spread the floor as best as I can. That's another facet of my strategy. There's a big bunch in the center, but I don't want to kill them birds because I don't want this motherfucker in his feelings. A 4-hitter off the jump. That's really good. I'm mostly getting kills so that I can free up space. This is probably gonna be... Oh no, that's a 4-hitter too. I did not expect that. Just try to get as far ahead as you can.
Peace and blood! The day is next we meet will be the last! I won't forget what it was you've done here!
Yeah, whatever, I guess. Did party member get perma killed? Why was there only like 11? Port Aston is where we have to go. Oh no, that was like 10, I think. Yeah. That's what it was. It was a crew of 10. I'm just mentally always thinking of them being arranged in 4 a row, not 3 a row. Okay, so how do I start this? Okay, I gotta go to Crisaro. Where is Crisaro? Let's see.
The Balbatus loyals fell upon them at Tynemouth. Tenacious lot, I'll give them that. We lost near 20 men uprooting those who had gone to ground in the city.
What business is it of his? Why are you here, hero? Come to aid the Hierophant's men as you did the partisan rats and bode?
Enough.
But he is a traitor.
I said enough. Forgive her, Denam. She speaks in anger.
It's fine.
I hate to part so soon, but I fear I must. They've taken captives and holed themselves up in Quadriga Fortress. I douse one fire only to have 10 others kindle in its place. No rest for the weary, eh? Do not let her words dishearten you, Denam. I know you for the man you truly are.
Festa, are you injured?
More grist for the mill. I'll make corpses of you all.
Thank you. It seems I am in your debt.
What of Leonar? Where is he?
Taken. Inside the castle. I fear he has not long to live.
Let me reset this. Alright, hold on.
forgive me.
Did I save the other two? I don't know why this game wants us to care about this Mage Knight lady all of a sudden. Oh shit, maybe we did.
Leonar! It is good to see you.
So the thinning of the guards was your work. This marks twice you've saved my life. You have my thank. Oh, him. He's no enemy. He's a captive here. So Hoberum, this way. This is...
I know you. Denam, yes?
You can see him.
Nay, 'tis more a feeling than a seeing. He has the air of a hero to him.
Denam Pavel, if it please you.
It does. I am Hoberum. Hoberum Vandam.
So Hoberum may lack the gift of sight, but he is gifted in other ways. Hoberum Steelsong, they call him. It was he who dispatched what guards remained here.
I hear you fight the Dark Knights. Are they your true enemy, then?
Alright, let's see. I'll look this up real quick. I have a feeling this game wants me to make a big brain answer. Let's see.
It is a puzzle. That they present the clearest danger, I have no doubt. Yet I feel they are just a piece in a larger game. It is those who would wield such power who trouble me.
I see. In a manner of speaking. Let me join your struggle, then.
I don't know if that humor is appropriate for terms of service, considering he's disabled, but...
Should I prove more a burden than a boon, I will depart.
You still have lines like that in movies.
You would be a welcome addition.
Ah, with Sir Leonar's permission. I had promised him my sword.
You have it, and my blessing besides. You make for Ashton, yes? Then promise me you'll return in one piece.
Not enough to fully restock. Who has the deficiency? Well, of course. Well, I'm not gonna use your ass, so it don't even matter anyway. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna scroll down slowly so that I'm not getting crazy amounts of load in. It still happened, but alright, let's see. I gotta do the math, see how many. Well, the arithmetic. How many of these fights do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, some 8, 9, 10. So I got 10 encounters to go. But we'll leave that for Monday. This has been your boy, Mr. Marcus 7. Thank you guys for watching. And Xapan.